trapping.
Hey, hey, my fizzy fits. It's your girl CB back on the screen. Hope all is well with you guys and that you did your calm down moment and breathe in. Staying amazing, staying you, staying true, and prayed up. The girl is holding it down in this gym. I'm on this, sorry about that, this treadmill again. Okay. Y'all can see I forgot my waist belt, but that's okay. And I'm just here chilling, doing my thing, you know, with the girls. And I thought I'd jump on and tell you guys a quick story time. Actually, I was listening to Miss Storytime, Miss Planet TY, who is Miss Storytime. And you guys can check out her channel. She tells some awesome stories, so if you don't know her, you should. And I'm only saying that because I would only recommend the best. I mean, anybody that's trying, I would recommend them, okay? So just put it like that. Because I know I would want somebody to recommend me. Whew, y'all, I'm hot. Okay, so, whew, the girl looking rough. Alright, so I was going to be doing some of the leg weights while I tell you guys the story, but there's some people over there in that area. I think they training or something, so I'm just gonna wait, or you know, until next time or whatever. So let me just jump into the story time, y'all. Okay, so story time was talking about how she was around some people in her past that, you know, she knew. And it was just some folks that would get to arguing from time to time. Couple, let me say couple, I said folks. And she ended up over somebody's house and they would get to arguing, and it was crazy. It got crazier and crazier. So she didn't want to be sitting around that, and I don't blame her one bit. So, you know, the whole thing was, have you ever been around anybody, you know, couples or whatever, that start to argue really badly, okay? And yes, I have. And I had wanted to say this so bad because she made me think about it, and it brought back so much. Oh, you pulled all that back out, okay? So, basically, what I wanted to tell you guys about on my end as far as what happened with that situation. Now, you want to hear hers, you have to go to her channel, okay? And her name is there, Planet TY. Okay, so if you want to hear about her situation, you know, when it came down to something that happened where a couple was arguing, and also where she also was saying that her, I think, then boyfriend, I think, or whatever, had held on to something that she thought was all the way over with, was done with, done for, okay, and had nothing else to say about it. It seemed like it was over, but it wasn't over, only for her to come back to a situation that was not good. So again, go check that out. Okay, let me jump into mine. Okay, y'all, so I got this mask on. So what had happened was some time ago, a long good ways back, I was in the streets, okay, and I was, you know, homeless. And I'm gonna try to make this as brief as possible because there's so many little things in the middle, you know, there's details and stuff like that, and I don't want to be taking forever trying to say it, so I'm gonna try to say it where you guys can get everything best possible. And if you have any questions, you can ask about it. Okay, if it seemed like I left something, you know, that you didn't quite get or whatever. Okay, so I was homeless and I was trying to find somewhere to go and sleep. You know how that is. Okay, so I ended up at this service station playing this game, playing Pac-Man actually at the time. And I just had to mention Pac-Man. So I was playing Pac-Man, And the cashier, you know, she started talking to me and everything. I didn't know her or anything like that. And we got to talking and just got into it and everything. She started asking me, you know, stuff about my situation because I told her I was homeless. And so she started, you know, just getting into, you know, what went down with me, you know, how did I end up in that situation. So after we talked for a while or whatever, she had told me I could come home with her. I said, cool. Okay, she told me she was married and everything. She was very sweet, from New York. Her name was Kendall. Make that very clear. And she's very sweet and everything. So she let me come home with her. And I think I don't remember if she told her husband before I got there or after I got there. But whatever the case was, it was cool and everything. You know, he didn't seem to be too messed up about it or tripping or nothing like that. Okay, but them two, they would go in the room a lot, you know, and do things or whatever. And they would bring out stuff to give me, like something to drink and some cigarette stuff to smoke and all this different type of stuff at the time. Like I said, this was a long bit ago. So, long bit. And so then I end up, you know, staying there for a little while, you know, and she would go to work and I would end up being at the house and her husband would be there. So I kind of felt a little funny. I didn't quite like that. It seemed like the wife was trying to entice her, and her husband was trying to entice me into doing things like use of mind manipulation things, you know. You see, it seemed like they wanted me to be with them. Okay, a threesome. Okay, well, I was not feeling that, that's for sure. Okay, so one day, you know, they do fasting and stuff like that, and I was, you know, I was doing some of that with them as well. I was trying to say participating in that as well. So anywho, it got to the point where one day the husband, it was just the husband at the house and me, and she went to work, and he came out, started, you know, asking me questions, and you know, I can tell he wanted to be with me and get together and all that. And I was like, no way, Jose, it's not happening, it's not going down. Okay, so you know what, this is get crazy, because when she came home later on, I mean, I told her about his approach on me, you know, and I'm sure that they had a good discussion about that in the room. Of course, that ended up getting heated up, and that's where they got all loud and crazy. They started yelling and arguing, because I was saying, look, it's sometimes when you don't want to be around people that's yelling and fussing, you know, couples that's going through their problems or whatever. But then when you're a part of it and they put you in it, that's when it becomes a bigger problem, okay? Because I'm like, what in the living heck? I was not trying to be in all of this, okay? So I already didn't feel quite comfortable, y'all. I know I look a little funny. So they was, you know, he was yelling, you know, and say, I guess, you know, denying it. You know how that's gonna be. And so I could hear them going at it. You know, I'm like, oh Lord, I got to get out of here. I'm sure I need to get out of here. I can't even stay here like this. So she actually left too. She left out that night and told me, come on, we was going somewhere else, somebody else's house, family member house of hers. And so we went there because she was mad and not in a good mood. And I ended up going with her, but he was tripping, calling her. He was seeming to be very threatening. Okay, so anywho, it got to the point where we were back at the house, and you know, we had came back the next day or two or something like that. And I didn't want her to leave me in that house with him, but I had my stuff in there, and so she had done left. Things were seemingly all right, but not really. I know I didn't still feel comfortable. So he ended up coming out of the room and started on me again, started at me. I mean, he came for me, y'all. When I say he came for me, he started talking dirty, low down, disgusting, nasty. Told me he was gonna beat the shit out, excuse me, my French, beat the mess out of me. And he was just going to, you know, rape me if he could and everything if I don't hurry up and get out of that apartment. Yes, y'all, he got jacked up. Okay, I'm looking at him like, what the heck? So I was just moving. I was moving, getting my stuff, because I wasn't trying to argue with this man in this apartment. I don't know him. He's not my husband. I don't give a about all of that, what he talking about, even though he had a sweet wife. And so it just got real ugly and messed up, y'all. He yelled at me so bad. She found, I had called her and she had came home, and he was still yelling at me outside when I went outside the apartment. I mean, he was yelling at me so bad. He was cursing my butt out. When I was in the bathroom doing something, he was yelling at me real hard, then threatening me and everything. So I had finally got out of the apartment. Like I said, he came out, he was yelling outside in the hallway, and it was crazy. It was maddening. When she got home, he didn't care. He was just still yelling at me, slammed the door, told me he'll kill me, or all this type of stuff. Oh man, it just, oh y'all, it got ugly. So ugly. So anywho, that's what happened. So I just wanted to tell y'all that little story time right quick. You know, my homeless situation has had I've had so many encounters that were just crazy, y'all. It don't make any sense. I don't even know if I could ever stop telling all of them. Okay, but yeah, so that was my story time about my situation with a couple, and I got caught up in it, you know, with them arguing and all that. So I got out of there, y'all, just to let y'all know. And let me just tell you, he passed away from pneumonia and AIDS. And just to think, what if I was dirty and I just went to bed with him? You think? I would have been jacked. Okay, so that's all I want to share right quick, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I know it wasn't a good story time, but it was for me because I'm not in it anymore. So, you know. So if you enjoyed watching, just like up. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? Thank you to all of my ride or dies for coming back. I love you guys and appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to all you amazing guys, okay? Make sure you guys don't forget to comment below anything you want to ask me. And gonna try to keep this channel going, y'all, okay? So y'all take healthy care and stay healthy conscious. Your girl about to go to dance class. Step class, sorry. Dance class. I'm going to that as well, but this is step class. So about to head out, y'all. I just wanted to do a little bit of treadmill before the time hit at 7 o'clock, and it is now 6:53. So I got a couple more minutes here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Y'all take it easy, and just, here's another saying: if anybody can make you mad, just know they control you. So don't let that happen. All right, love and light.
That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. Great time right. Squat it down and up. Squat down. Keep going. I want you to squat through your heels, not your toes. Squat through your heels, not your toes. 8, 4, 8, 7, 6. Squat through your heels. 4, 3, 2. Tap the legs left, right, go. Use the heels, keep it out. Same thing with the other leg. Squat feet a little deeper, squat through your heels. Down to the top, 2, slow it down. 2, up, 2, Down,